In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why Tesla deserves such a high valuation. You see, I would consider myself a value investor. I invest in companies that are considered cheap compared to their earnings. But I also invest in companies that offer massive upside based on technological innovation and disruption. These two investing strategies rarely go hand in hand, and often value investors simply can't see past the high valuations of growth companies like Tesla. But I've managed to make peace with this with Tesla, and I'm going to tell you the major reason that I've been able to do this. You see, the market is always pricing in the future, and normally when a company has an ambition of the future, it's somewhat uninspiring. And this is because CEOs are normal human beings, just like the rest of us, and they're afraid of failure. They're not going to come out with some massive ambition and risk failing and completely upsetting investors and the market in general. But even if the average CEO came out with some ambitious strategy to transform the world through technological innovation, we'd probably say, okay, fair enough, I believe it when I see it, but I'm not going to price it into the stock. And never has this been truer than for a value investor, because we're always told to look for a margin of safety in either cash flows or in assets. So what's the difference with Tesla? Why do I think it's okay to buy Tesla stock at this valuation when they don't even have a PE ratio? The difference is when Elon Musk says he's going to deliver something, in my head it's not an if, just a when. So when he says he's going to have a fleet of autonomous robo-taxis, in my head I'm like, okay, brilliant. What's the stock going to be worth then? Because when Elon Musk says he's going to do something, he always delivers on it. Shamat Palihapitiya, I hope I pronounced that right, said it best when he told a CNBC reporter to imagine if I gave you a golf ball and a club and you were standing on the edge of a pier and I put an egg cup down below and I told you to hit the golf ball into the egg cup. Now I could ask you to hit that ball 1,000,000 times and there's a guarantee that you wouldn't be able to do it once. And the analogy here is that Elon Musk has managed to do that 9 times out of 10. He's managed to do the impossible that nobody else could have imagined doing. And he's managed to do it consistently. Not only is Elon incredibly intelligent, but he never gives up. Never. And it's this trait that I think is his most distinguishable quality. Take the example of SpaceX. When Elon started SpaceX, his ambition was to send life to Mars. I mean, come on. Who the hell comes up with an ambition that big? And whoever does come up with it, you would think they were crazy. But not Elon. He travelled to Russia in 2001 looking to buy refurbished intercontinental ballistic missiles from the Russians. And he was basically laughed at, told he was crazy and sent home. Now I think at this stage most of us would have given up. Okay, I got laughed at by the Russians. I think I'll just go home, give up on my dream and cry in the shower. But not Elon. He returned a year later in 2002, this time bringing with him an ex-CIA member and asking for 3 missiles. The Russians took him a bit more serious this time and offered him 1 rocket for $8 million. Now at this stage, I think most of us would have said, okay, grand, I'll take the rocket for 8 million. At least I'll go home with some of my dignity and I have some chance of being successful here. But not Elon. He told him to, and said, you know what, I'm going to build my own rocket for cheaper. I mean, come on, like. Fast forward to today and SpaceX has completely revolutionized the space industry. I mean, not only were they the first private company to actually send a liquid fueled rocket into space, but they also managed to develop the technology required to re-land the bloody things on boats.
Waiting for where's the engine? Slow it down, lights are deployed.
These are deployed.
And the Falcons.
And this is just one of the absolutely impossible things that Elon has delivered on through his absolute stubbornness, his determination, and his pure genius. So for me, Tesla stock is still cheap compared to what it's going to be in the future. And all this hinges on my belief in Elon Musk, a man who's delivered everything he said he would deliver, no matter how ambitious or impossible it sounded to begin with. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me out by promoting the channel. Just like the video and comment down below whether you believe Elon Musk is going to fulfill Tesla's full ambition or not. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of this type of content, then consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notifications bell. Also, if you're interested, consider checking out a recent video I did on Bitcoin. I'll link it up below. I think you'll find it interesting. Okay guys, so thanks so much for watching and have a lovely day.